everyone, it's Cloudchief, and it's the beginning of the month, so you know what that means. It's the new campaigns coming in. So before I get into that, I did see that they announced the login job points. I know a lot of people ask me, like, what's there, good to get out of there. Looking for October for 2020, there's not really anything good going on there. Outside of, like, if you want the Savory Shanks or any of the pops for the Kings, Facility Ring and Caliber Ring, and that's really about it. I mean, if you need items for Alluvian Skirmish, you can get, like, the, what is it? Udarum, Blades, Cape, Ring, Sash. Sash is the best one because you get Kieran for that. So that's good if you need to go do some Alluvian Skirmish. Outside of that, there's just not really anything worthwhile. What is on this Mog coupon? Oh, or you can actually use the Mog coupon to apparently get the different pieces to do it. So that's 100 points. So you could spend like 400 points and get a pop for Alluvian Skirmish if you don't feel like spending gil for it. Outside of that, they're not really exciting. There's not really anything in terms of like update. There's no jobs that I see here for stuff being updated to go over that. So there should be like 1 or 2 new missions for the Voracious Resurgence. So I will be streaming that next Thursday if there's any content to go over. So we'll do that then. But outside of that, let's jump into the actual campaigns. So the campaigns will start on Sunday, the 11th, at 1 a.m., whatever PDT is, and then ends on Saturday, October 31st. So there is the Nizzle Isle Uncharted campaign, which I've gotten some decent items out of that. I know when I was spamming that out, hoping to get some points out of that. It was also, I got the, while I was working on Mythic, I got a tier 4 pop for Zenny NM, so that was nice, saved a little bit of time from doing that since I was making progress on other things. Plus, I know a lot of people do say it's a good way to get pulse weapons. I've never personally gotten one, but again, if you're doing it for other reasons, hey, why not? You're getting other chances. Anyway, moving on. So bonus bailed campaign. So you'll get double the amount of bail doing Wild's Keep, Colonization, and Lair Reeves. So if you need bail, that's a great time to do it. The double circumsegment campaign. So basically, the drop rate significantly increased for getting the segment pieces, so that way you can do Skirmish and Alluvian Skirmish. So that's good. Delve Campaign Plus, so you get double the amount of Plasm, plus monsters drop more air elixirs. Don't really care about that. Surge Walk Campaign, so all Walk of Echoes, all the walks are going to be surged. I love the Surge Walk Campaign. I think it's a fantastic way to get money and or get items if you went like the Wind Buffet belt, Flume belt, obviously the +1 versions of them. Enchanter's Earring is another great thing. Pixie Hairpin +1. If you're doing anything with Corsair or trying to do anything that's magic dark based, go get that Pixie Hairpin +1. Go spam out Flux 4 for that. So yeah. Surge Walk campaign, fantastic campaign. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it this month because I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Delve personally because I want the Plasm. We'll see if I can make time for Walk of Echoes, but I do it all the time. If that campaign's around, I'm typically doing it. I recommend any new or returning player spam out Walk of Echoes campaign. You're also going to be getting the lots of Devious Dice, Luminous Residue, and the coins, which is just great. Because you need that stuff so that way you can actually unlock the Empyrean weapon skills to do it anytime. So, new and returning players, I would do Surge Walk. Like, that's one of the things you're going to get the most benefit. Plus, if you get a +1 item, like the Pixie Hairpin or whatever else, and you're still going to spam out Walk of Echoes, go back to town, send that item to yourself, and keep spamming it out if you want to keep it. Because that way you can get other ones and then you can turn around and sell. If you're trying to make the most money, wait till like maybe 2 weeks after the campaign ends and then put it up on the auction house. And you should make bank on it. Because as soon as it's not available that you can be spamming out the surge walks, they'll start selling for a lot more money and you can make really easy money doing it. Anyway, moving on. Adeline doll campaign. So basically, if you go into the Goblin, you can go click on the Adeline doll and you'll get random items that are Adeline based, like air elixirs, the Skirmish Zones for upgrading, so all kinds of stuff like that. Vagari Campaign. So this is where you will actually, for going through and killing all 5 of the NMs in Vagari, you'll actually get an additional chance at you'll get an additional reward for turning in the key items at the end. So you'll get 2 rewards instead of 1, and it is substantially increased, so you have a much better chance of getting like Tartarus mail. So that's a good thing. I might try and do some of that. We'll see. Skirmish Zones. So engraving gear was, it says Skirmish Zones and Arcane Glyph campaign. So that only looks like, so engraving stones on regular skirmish gear, so not Alluvian skirmish gear, yields better results. I don't know, I haven't really messed with that. I've looked at that gear and I'm not really impressed with it, so I don't really have much I can say about that, but apparently you'll get better augments now. Okay. Incursion campaign, so that's good. If you're trying to do incursion, especially if you're trying to get chests for the CP cape, and or if you want to get pops for Rising Gema NMs. So monsters and notorious monsters drop an additional chest, so it's worth doing incursion during the campaign for this. Skirmish Frenzy campaign, so basically you get better rewards in skirmish and alluvian skirmish, and it's easier to get +2 stones. You also can get the was it the Balamore floor, which again gives you just additional stuff, so there's that. The Gaze Fates campaign, so that's where you will get a personal drop, and you just get personal drops from clearing Gaze Fate NMs, whether it's Eshjazata, Sky, and Rising Gema. So that's good if you want to get drops. That's a good time to try and kill those NMs, since better chance of getting drops. High tier battle campaign, so doing high tier battles on difficult and very difficult are going to yield better results for like the Plutons, Riftborn Boulders, etc. Plus you have a better chance of getting just drops in general. That's a good thing. I'm probably going to be doing some high tier battle for just for money and just selling the Plutons and stuff to make up some money that was lost when I was making T-Zona. Abjuration dial. So you can get, basically, you'll get a random abjuration. This is nice because you can get abjurations from the Sky NMs. Most of the time you're going to get crap, like old abjurations, so most of the time you're going to toss them, because if it's not item level, it's not really worth it. Unless you wanted something for glamour, or you really wanted something for nostalgia purposes. Dynamis Gauntlets of Time. So regular Dynamis, when you enter, you don't need to get the time extensions. You have all the time extensions immediately when you enter, so you can just start proccing and farming immediately if that's what you're trying to do. And then Chocobo digging skill increased campaign. So I don't Chocobo dig, but if you Chocobo dig, your skill's going to go up faster. And yeah, that's it for the campaigns for October. So some really good ones. There's more than I thought. Like I only heard from my friend. This is the first time really looking over them. So Delve's what I'm mostly interested in. Probably Delve, high tier battle, and then Gaze Fates is probably where I'm personally going to be spending time. I'd like to, if time permits, also do Vagari. I wouldn't mind getting a Tartarus mail and trying to do stuff in Vagari. So I'll see about that. Might try and low man that and see what I can do and get footage for that. Incursion's another thing, although I don't really need much from Incursion, but I do want to start doing that. I don't know if I'm going to get around to it because there's so many other good things. And like I said, I'm probably not going to do much, if any, Walk of Echo stuff, but I would highly recommend it. Like I said it earlier, I'll say it again. If you're a new returning player, honestly, I think that's where you're going to make the most progress. It's going to be the easiest way to make gil. It's going to be the easiest way to get really good items with very little effort. Plus, you're getting merits and CP while you're doing it. Like I said, you're getting the bags so you can upgrade, or not upgrade, but so you can unlock Remo weapon skills. Yeah, like I said, that's where I spent a lot of my time, and that's where I would spend my time if I had more time, if I was trying to make money. But for me, like I said, it's probably going to end up being... well, I know it's going to be Delve. I know it's going to be high tier battles. I'd like to also get in doing and then a little bit of Gaze Fate. I'll also obviously be getting the Abjuration and Adeline dolls. There's no reason not to be burning them as you're going. But yeah, so some really good campaigns this month, guys. So yeah, so go ahead and leave a comment what you're going to be doing. It covers what I'm going to be doing and be focusing on. So yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. And may you guys have success in all you do.